Hi there, this is Sari Schorr, and you're listening to my friend Angel on BRFM. Now that's pure goodness.
Okay, finally managed to catch up with Sari Schorr. That's, of course, SARISCHOOR.
That's it.
Wow.
That's it.
Finally got it. I should just look down here, shouldn't I? Just look.
That's cheating.
That's Black Betty the single, which you've had the pleasure of doing as a cover.
Yeah.
Or, I won't say cover. I literally say doing as your own.
Well, it was important to me to really find my own interpretation of the song. But to do that, I had to really more fully understand who Leadbelly was and his frame of reference at the time that he was writing that song, and to really get a more clear perspective. So that's how we came up with that arrangement.
So that's how you managed to do that one. But
thank you.
A Force of Nature is out there now for people. What a fantastic album. I basically did a Skype with you all the way through the album. Took an hour. I hope the French or the Germans, whoever you had the interview, were quite patient and waiting, just in case. But what a fantastic album for people to go out there and get. And you're on tour in the UK as well. Unbelievable.
Yeah, that's the reward to all the hard work that went into making the record. Just to have the privilege of bringing the music out to an audience of like-minded people who share our love of the blues and rock, and it's just a dream come true. This is a lifetime of work that went into this project.
I'm going to say Hereford as well. Hereford Blues Club at that.
Where we are now.
Nice little venue.
Yeah.
Looking at the wall adorned with different album covers and whatever. But you've been on total tour throughout the UK. What do you think of it so far?
Love it. I feel so at home here. It's been a really easy tour, to be honest. I mean, the schedule is really grueling. We're traveling all day, performing, getting in the tour bus and traveling through the night, and lots of flights, lots of airport food. But we're getting such a great response to the record that we really feel so at home. It's like being with friends we just haven't met yet.
Haven't met, yes. Now, they're a noisy bunch, that lot who are practicing, I tell you. They sound rubbish.
Then I don't know who they are.
Right.
I have no idea who they are.
No, you were saying you were in France yesterday.
This morning.
Well, this morning, woke up in France. Do you get confused?
I'm always confused.
Yeah, but when you're on tour, you must be thinking, oh, where am I now?
Well, the great thing when you have a tour manager, you leave all of the planning and everything, the whole itinerary is in the hands of the tour manager. I just need to know what time hotel pickup is. And that's it. I know what time I have to be in the lobby, and beyond that, I have no idea where I'm going until I get there.
Till you get there. You can't go wrong with that.
You really can't.
Does it?
It makes every day an adventure.
Oh. Now, what's the best thing you've had food-wise on this tour? Because it's got to be hard not...
I have bad news. We have 4 vegetarians in the band, and now I'm the 5th.
Oh.
A week ago, I went back to being a full-time vegetarian.
You're now a vegetarian.
I was a vegetarian for 7 years before, and now I'm back.
No, you're back.
I've been under bad influence.
Well, it's got to be easy. At least you just find one restaurant now that does vegetarian food.
We're doing a lot of Indian and Thai. That's
at the moment.
Yes.
Right. Have you had a chance to look around Hereford?
No, we just pulled in and we started setting up for sound check. No, but riding through, it looked beautiful, and the countryside is magnificent.
Yeah, and you've got the cathedral just down the road as well, which...
if I was staying, I would go out for a beautiful English breakfast. That is the greatest thing.
A breakfast?
The traditional English breakfast with
that's not going to
bacon
work.
and beans.
No. Not going to work for you.
I know.
You're a vegetarian.
I hadn't considered that when I made the decision.
See?
I'm going to be a closet bacon eater.
Oh, I see. You're going to be one of those secret ones. You're like, I love the full English, but can you hold the bacon and the sausages in a little tray for me on the side? Like, it's not going to be a problem, is it, then?
No.
Nobody will know.
Just my integrity.
Let's get back to this.
Okay.
Oklahoma. How's that been going down?
Great.
Because that's one that you've been worried about. I know you're saying about playing on the tour.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Innes has been kind enough to share his guitars with me, so I get to play a little guitar on the end of that now,
Oh, so you get
which
to-
gives the band a chance to stretch out and show up their stuff. So it's great, and this way I can at least do something somewhat productive.
Oh, excellent. Well, like I said, there's 12 tracks on here. You got Stop in the Name of Love on here, which, again...
Thanks to
like I said,
Mike Vernon. That was the genius of Mike. I never thought I would be able to do that.
You keep praising him. I tell you, he told me... he messaged me the other day and said, I'm not doing her second album. She can forget that.
I know that's not true.
Hard work to get on with. I think he's looking forward to doing the second album.
We are. We're already talking. We're in pre-production already.
Already?
Yeah,
we are.
Album. We are.
This one's just got out. A Force of Nature's just got out. And you're looking at another one already?
Yeah. We're starting to write for it now because we want to overwrite. I want to have at least 30 or 40 songs to pull out the best 12 or so. So that's going to require a lot of work. And because I'm not fast with the lyrics, I need some time.
He said you weren't fast at the singing either as well. But we won't get into that one. What about doing a live one off on the road?
We would love to do that because to capture the magic of this band, it would be fantastic. And it's something that we have secretly. You can keep a secret.
I can keep a secret.
We've had a discussion with the label about that, and I think that's going to happen at some point. I'm sure it will.
Is that where you're going to drag Mike out of the studio now and on the road and say, look, we want you to do this tidy?
I tell you, Mike would fit right in. He's great with percussion. I tell you. Not vocals, of course, but he's got a great sense of rhythm, and everything he does is just brilliant.
So that's going to be the best part, is getting alive out there.
Yeah, because the Engine Room Band really is an extraordinary band. It's an extraordinary group of musicians.
How did you find them?
Well, I knew Innes from his work with Robert Plant, and then he and I were on a show in New York together, a Rory Gallagher tribute. And I was dying to talk to him after the show, but there were so many people around, I couldn't get to him.
Right.
I think I said, 3 words to him. Never had any, in a million years, ever imagined we'd be working together. It's just incredible. And then, of course, Mike Vernon had produced a couple of records with Innes.
So he dragged him in.
Yeah. And then once Innes stepped into the project full time, then we knew the band would just fall into place. Kevin O'Rourke is drummer that Innes worked with in his own project. And it's just, piecing everyone together, who's worked with who and who's comfortable, and is the not only musically is the dynamic right, but the personalities have to mesh. Everything has to work.
Yeah, but you're the only girl in the band. Apart
I
from
don't
your
realize that, it's so funny.
Or are the guys treat you like one of them?
Yeah, I am. I'm one of them. It doesn't. Yeah, we're just. They're all my brothers.
Are you missing the dogs?
Always. No matter how hard I try, they won't Skype me.
They won't?
No, they won't.
You haven't trained them hard enough, see? Got to get home and train them more.
Yeah, I'm working
What about
on
the
it.
other half, though? Is he there Skyping you every night? Dogs are missing you?
When there's time. There's the time.
Time to get there.
Yeah, so we're pretty focused when we're on tour. There's not a lot of free time.
Well, I suppose with the moving around and travelling, you've got to suddenly go, right, what time is it now back home?
Yeah.
Can I do a
exactly.
Skype or not? And when he does Skype you, he says, yeah, dogs are missing you, and that's it.
Well, today it was the dogs are missing you. One of the dogs has a stomach ache. The other one has an eye infection. And someone smashed into our car, and we no longer have a hood.
So it's a good tour then. So did he say stay on the road for another 9 months, make the money, so
I
we
think
get
I
everything
did.
sorted?
I think I'll be back in 6 months.
I'll see you next year. Don't worry about it. What about Halloween plans?
I love Halloween.
I know. I was just thinking of that when I was looking at some of the videos and that.
I have lots of nieces and nephews. So last year I went around with them, and I dressed my dogs up. So I'm not going to miss out on the fun. They were
Dress
great.
the dogs up.
One of my pit bulls was a hula dancer with a hula skirt, and the other one was a cow. She's not a very good actress, and the other one was a king, and she really looks like the king. So
you're one of these dog dressing up people then?
Well, no, it wasn't me. It was them.
I'm surprised the dogs haven't left home.
It was their idea.
That was the dog's idea, was it?
Yes.
All right.
They're girls. They love dressing up.
Now, Are you going to be writing more songs about your life on the road or general?
Yeah. It's, you know, I keep a little bit of a journal when I'm traveling. So I'll reflect back on the experiences I've had, the people I've met, and all of those things will be infused into the next album.
So you're going to blend them all into the next one?
Because I write about personal experiences.
Choices now for yourself, as Black Betty was released as the single from the album. Would that have been your choice?
You know, when you record an album, you put your heart into every track, and you fall in love with everything you put out. You don't want to get too precious. I mean, I try not to get too precious about it, and I step back and I let the label make these decisions, because they know how to market, not me. I need to do everything just to That requires all of my intellectual brain power.
That's as far as it goes.
That's it. After that, I leave it to the experts. I'm definitely, there are artists who say, I make all the decisions. I produce my own records. I do everything. Everything is about me. But I'm very different than that. I surround myself with the best people, and I give them space to succeed.
So you learn. Same as the band, you let them do their own sort of...
Exactly. You have to just step back and trust. And if you've made the right decisions, then everything should work. But Black Betty wasn't even on the album originally.
Oh, you were saying that. That's only got squeezed in. Same as another track on there.
That's right. The Walter track. I have to hand it to my label and Alan Robinson, because the album had been, and of course Mike Vernon, the record was done. And after Carnegie Hall, thank God we got such a great response. Alan decided to do something unprecedented, which was open up the album to continue recording after it was done and just about to be sent off for mastering. So he took a big chance to allow us to do this, and Mike Vernon was very supportive and said, yeah, you know what, let's go back into the studio. We'll get the same band in there, and we'll just try to record these songs live as possible. And really, luckily, it worked perfectly.
It worked. Now, this album's a force of nature. What's the next one going to be? The live one could be a force of touring.
I will submit it.
Is it going to be
question.
Force of nature?
Well, the force of nature came from an interview. It was a quote that someone had described me as a force of nature, and Mike Vernon picked up on that and said, that's got to be the album.
But you've already said half the stuff on there is stolen from other things anyway.
We say tribute.
That's on the album. Stolen. All the tracks.
I got to go now.
They're stolen from the Sari Schorr website. She didn't write them. She just copied the lyrics somebody else wrote for her.
Can I say, honestly, sometimes I don't think I have written these songs, because I think they're better than what I'm capable of. Honestly, I mean, I think sometimes when I get out of my own way and just channel whatever creative energy is floating through the universe for all of us, I think I just become a vehicle for the songs. And those of us who dedicate our lives to trying to capture that energy are the ones that get to experience it more often, because we just spend more time trying to get it, trying to grab that.
I was going to say, is it different to when you're writing it down as lyrics and that, to when you get into that studio to record it, and then you listen back to it thinking, well, that wasn't actually how I was expecting it to come out?
Funny you say that, because as we perform the songs now, there's always secret hidden things that you can pull out depending on how you're feeling that day, what your mood is, the emotion in the room. There's lots of different ways to interpret a lyric. So, and that keeps it fresh for us, and that keeps the show dynamic and interesting, because we're not doing it the same way.
Now, truth.
Yeah.
Have you cocked up on any of the words throughout the tour?
I have rewritten a few lyrics.
As you've been going... Are they going to be called version 2 on another album somewhere?
We're talking about doing an extended album release at some point.
With the redos.
Yeah. Luckily, I only have to...
What made you want to, as you're going along then, suddenly go, oh, hang on a minute, I'll change that?
Well, it's just because I think of myself as a storyteller. And sometimes you're just in a mood to tell the story a little bit differently.
Oh, I thought you'd forgotten how you told the story the first time round. And when you started telling it again.
No, it's just, whatever. I'm very much in the moment. And, I like spontaneity, and my band allows me to be spontaneous and take chances. So that's what it is.
You're just having fun.
And that's why when people come and hear us, more... there are people who have come to 4, 5, 6 shows now, and we want to keep it interesting for them too. So
that's it, is it? That's fine now. I've sussed it now with you. You do a set, somebody's there in the front, you think, great. You do another set somewhere else, and the same person's there, you think, oh, they've heard this. Let me change your words in it, see if they know I've changed something.
No, it really is more about the emotional energy that's carrying you through the songs and what feels most honest in the moment.
What are you most looking forward to after this tour?
Getting back on tour again.
Getting back on tour?
Yeah. We're going to have a very busy year next year. And the band and I are really looking forward to that.
Because I know last time when I did Skype with you, you were doing a blues festival as well. Been doing a lot of them.
Yeah, we have. And it's the interesting thing about this band is we're very comfortable on a big stage, especially because of the way this band plays. The dynamics of the band can carry in a large concert hall, but we also all love the intimacy of
something small like this.
Smaller venue. Yeah, where you can really see the people and really feel a connection. And I really hope that we can still touch base on some of the clubs that are more intimate, because I think it's an important thing to stay real and stay connected to your fans.
Now, you're in Hereford. You're only 22 miles away from Wales.
Yeah, I know, and I've never been to Wales.
Next tour.
Yeah, I would really love to go to Wales.
Get yourself over there.
Yeah.
Some great venues.
I'm available.
Some great venues there.
We've got the tour bus, and we're all packed.
It depends how much you're charging for a tour. Does depend how much you're charging. But there's some great little venues over there that would be quite willing to take you on. We've got, I'm trying to run through my head now, the Globe. That's a fantastic little venue. Of course, you've got Troy Redfern. He's been down to Wales and played there. It's in our studio itself. He came down and did a live set for us back a few years ago. So you get down to Wales, come on.
I will speak to the powers that be.
We'll find somewhere for you to stay. Great. Seriously, we'll just barge into some...
Is everyone as nice as you there?
Oh, God, yeah.
Okay, great. We're coming.
They're all friendly down in Wales, unlike these people up here in England. But you say that everyone's just taken to you on this tour. Is that a surprise?
To be honest, I think when you give people something that has integrity, that's real music made by real musicians, I think there's always an audience looking for that. And I think we're very, very lucky that we are hitting at the right time in the right place with a great team behind us that is just, pushing, making this thing fly.
Breaking glass already.
That's good luck.
You're already started it.
That's good luck.
No, I was saying about venues down in Wales. We got the Globe, and now I know Joanne Shaw Taylor's played there. We've had Bernie Marsden play there. We've had some of the greatest blues. I say some of the greatest, because I haven't included you in that yet. Play there, but we haven't had you there. That's a venue to look forward to. Okay. Look for that one.
We will.
You have a look for that.
I'm going to call my agent right now and tell him.
Just tell your tour manager, book that one in now. Right, so there's one venue down there you could easily get into down there. I'd come down and see you play again.
Thank you.
Seriously. I mean, I love the album Force of Nature,
Thank
which
you.
I said it's already out there for people to get hold of. And if they haven't, they can easily digital download it as well for a couple of pennies.
Yeah.
It's not that much, is it now?
No, I Amazon and iTunes, they can download it there.
But buy that.
Yeah.
It's a lot better.
It's nice to have something tangible. I feel more connected to music when I can hold it in my hand. And the
Vinyl?
label did a great job. Yeah, they're talking about vinyl. Yeah,
Hit
so
it now,
that's
you're making a final album. That's going to be it.
Yep.
Yeah, there. What's the next song you'd release as, like Black Betty? What else would you do, sort of thing, to release?
You know,
If you could?
I would let the label decide. I'm not partial enough. You know, honestly, we were saying last night, we don't have any fill. There's no filler on the record. You know,
if the label turned around to you and said, right, what would you like to release as the second single from A Force of Nature? And you go, no, I'll leave that up to you. What if they said, no,
it's like
your
Sophie's.
choice.
You're
a woman, you choose.
I wouldn't want to single out. You know, it depends on my mood. If they were looking for a rocker or if they were looking for a ballad, I don't know what they'd want to follow up Black Betty with.
Oklahoma.
But yeah.
I reckon.
Okay.
That'd be the one. Oklahoma.
Yeah. See, I know when I have the set list and I glance down to see what's coming up next, I'm happy to see whatever song is coming up next. So
you're not bothered.
We have, you know, that's why we overwrote for this record, and you know, the majority of songs didn't make it. So
you've still got songs left anyway for the next album.
Yeah, there are a couple that I didn't finish that I think have the potential to be great.
So they're the ones you're looking.
If I could finish those up, then
too busy on the road. See?
Yeah, I need. Especially, it's hard to write lyrics on the road because I need to go somewhere very quiet and dark and secluded. Yeah, it's pretty dark and secluded in there. I know.
But you want that certain place where you know you can just no noises, no distractions,
That's
just
right.
you, pen, bit of paper, toilet.
Yeah.
It's probably a good place. A lot of people have written songs there.
Well, Hal David told me he used to write all his lyrics. Burt Bacharach would be on the piano, and he'd run into the bathroom. He said, I don't know what it was, but that's how he was inspired.
In the bathroom, yeah. Why not? I've done some weird interviews. I've done one in a bathroom. Seriously. In a kitchen.
Wherever the inspiration strikes, right?
Wherever there's a free space to do one, actually, is the best place to put it. So, what about warming up your voice for...
I don't have any routine, really. My tour manager is on me to do some vocal exercise. I'm just not disciplined enough.
So
I'm not.
Cup of tea.
Have a cup of tea and some honey, and that's it. No alcohol. That's probably the biggest sacrifice, because alcohol drives
What
your
about
throat
after
out.
the show, though? You go and have a drink then? So
I like my Guinness. I'm a Guinness girl.
Guinness.
And
Oh God. You want to do a show in Ireland? Then you'd be all right. Then wouldn't it?
I would be
full of Guinness. But it's Force of Nature. You can see it there. Sari Schorr. Go. It's such weirdness.
That's right. It took me a long time.
As well. Go get the album. It's available iTunes, Reverb Nation, Spotify, Amazon.
Yep.
Or, if possible, go to one of your gigs.
That's even better.
A copy off you.
Yep.
Not only that, you can get a T-shirt.
That's right.
All cheap as well.
Thank you.
I'm not saying how much because I haven't got a clue. Sorry. It's been lovely chatting to you again, and hopefully catch you sometime in Wales next time.
That would be great. Perfect timing. The tour manager is just giving me the signal. We're sound checking now.
I was going to say, you'll be due a sound check.
Yeah.
But hopefully we'll catch you in Wales, and I'm looking forward to catching you here tonight in Hereford.
Thank you, Angel.
It's been a pleasure, love.
Always wonderful.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
And you're listening to my friend Angel on BRFM. Now that's pure goodness.